Hi, welcome. Let's dig into these books that I got a few weeks, a month ago. This is Stories of the Macabre, Mysteries of Darkness, Volume 1 and Volume 2 by Del Gibson. I have now read them. Oh my. I now read them both, and I like them. I recommend you getting them as well if you like. The first one is more kind of Twilight Zone-ish, more paranormal, supernatural kind of horror, uh, and I like those stories. I didn't really like the spacing of the pages, but that's a luxury problem, I guess. The second one is more rooted in reality. It's more stories that don't really have anything to do with the supernatural, and I think there were one or two, but mainly not. Mainly more reality-based stories, and for me, that is more frightening, more terror in those, because yeah, those could really happen. Uh, of course, if you believe in the supernatural, things could happen in the first book as well. But I'm not a firm believer of the supernatural. I believe there is something we cannot explain, but I don't believe in ghosts and demons and yeah, whatever. I don't. I think it's entertaining, but I don't really believe in it. The second book is thinner, because there's kind of 160 pages and there were 200 in the first, and I think that is kind of the spacing of the pages. So I think there's kind of the same amount of words in the both, I guess. I haven't counted them. I have not counted the words in the books. Let me tell you. I rated this 7 out of 10. The second one I liked more. I rate this 8 out of 10. And 8 out of 10 is a very high rating for me, because 9 and 10, those are reserved for something really special, and I don't give up them easily, those ratings. But as a whole, I can really recommend these books. I think they were good. They were, even for me that is not native English speaking, I think they were quite easy to read. Though there was some word somewhere that I didn't quite understand, but I got it from the context. But overall, very easy reading, really. And the stories is just long enough for me to read one, then go to bed. So I did that. I read one every night, more or less every night. And then the next morning I kind of reviewed it. And as I said, they are both reviewed in more depth on the site. So, what are you waiting for? Buy these now.